Yesterday, I broke my hammer. That's how intense this situation was. Um, it's not what you think. It's not me destroying anything except my hammer. Um, we're at a game, flag football game. My son is playing playoffs. So, we set up our tent, and uh, you know, me and my OCPD, I like steps and procedures. So I have my children help me set up the tent, help do everything. Uh, yeah. So um, this one steak was our best steak, and I always ask them, metal steak you pound in the ground, right? STAKE. And I always ask them, so which corner, which leg of the tent should this be? Should be the is the most important to be secured. I like to have them think about things and problem solve. It's the direction of the wind, yeah. So whatever part of the tent that catches the most wind, though that leg or those two legs are the two most important ones. And of course, the one that is towards the closest to that hits the wind hits first. That's the one that needs to be secured. So, pounding this, I have one heavy duty stake, different from all the rest. Um, it's a huge nail, basically. So, pound that into the ground. Um, game was great. We're cleaning up. I couldn't get the stake out. I couldn't. I was getting upset. So upset that I became fixated upon it, and I started getting really edgy and snappy towards my family. Now I didn't yell at anybody. I didn't break anything. I wasn't unreasonable, but internally I was at a 9. Like, I was highly agitated. Um, so I'm trying to, and then my son asked me, "Dad, do you need help?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, go ahead. You can do it." Like, I'm struggling, and here's my son, 12-year-old son. What is his intention? His intention is to help. But how did I take it? I took it in the wrong way. I took it that um, I I was agitated already. I took it like, "Oh, you think you can do any better than me? Go ahead." And he couldn't do anything because that thing was stuck. And we couldn't figure out why this thing can't be pulled out of the ground. So we start digging, and then other people, my other people, my children are, "Dad, can I, you want me to fold the rest of the chairs, the park chairs, the collapsible ones?" And I'm like, "Yes, what do you think I want?" Because I'm agitated already. And now I'm getting sarcastic, I'm getting very short tempered. My children are trying to help me. When I stopped after and I thought about it, I'm like, man, what am I doing? I'm doing it again. I'm letting my flesh, my temper get the best of me. I'm trying to help. But what I figured out is because they were looking at me they're looking at me struggle, they're offering help. My son wanted to try to see if he could help me, and I just handed it over to him. Because in the moment, I perceived it to be a smart aleck, like, "Oh, you can do better." That's not what he intended at all. My other children, they said, "Do you want me to keep folding it?" Maybe they were thinking, not, after the fact, I thought about it, they're trying to help. Also, maybe they're thinking, is there anything they can do to help me? Or is this priority? Should we be focusing on this other than, doing the other things? I can see where they're coming from. And I've actually taught them that, everybody do something different. Don't all do the same thing. And I think they were just double checking. If this is a priority, what can they do to help? And you see, I was wrong about that. And I didn't yell. I wasn't unreasonable. Perhaps perhaps I've been unreasonable in the past. Not perhaps, but this time I felt myself, but still I was still reacting in a milder way. But I'm still reacting in a not Christian way, not self control, because I can still hurt my family's feelings, my children's feelings, and I don't have to. I don't have to act like this. Again, so this is the battle. I'm trying to. I'm being more self-aware, but I'm still cannot catch myself fully. When we find out, we start digging. My son actually starts digging around, and I'm like, good idea. So keep digging. Find a heavy-duty stake went into the root of the tree. We set up, because you want to be where shade is, so you don't want to be in the blaring sun. So we had a broken shade because of the tree being on the branches, but broken shade is better than no shade at all. Plus we had a tent. So the heavy duty stake was like a big fat nail into a piece of wood. It's hard to pull out. And I couldn't. And a friend of mine at the park, I saw him. He came by, seeing what I was doing. And this guy's a big, strong guy, way stronger than I am. But he had his baby in his hand, and then he was like, "Oh, that thing looks stuck." And I think if he thought he could pull it out, he would have. But in just a few moments, anyway, he couldn't anyway because of what happened a few moments later. I just had my hammer. I was prying that thing. Wooden handle broke. The hammer broke. I pulled it back. So the metal head on the ground, broken wooden hammer. So no win. So I just grabbed the metal head, pounded the stake, bent it down as much as I can, and then buried the thing so it's at least that much under surface. The ground where people walk on is buried underneath. I bent it as much as I could. I don't feel good about myself and how I'm much better than how I would in the past, but I am continually striving, and I pray that we all continually strive, and we don't have to hurt other people's feelings because of our internal boiling over, this internal volcano that I used to be all day, every day. So, there's some progress and some change, and there's little things I hope you can learn from that. And I can only imagine how worse it would have got if I was if I became unreasonable. Again, the intention is my children are trying to help me. They're trying to lend a hand. Don't attack them. Speaking to myself for trying to help, and they're not trying to be smart Alex, like that's how in the moment I perceived it to be like that. Like he thinks I'm stuck, so he thinks he can do it. No, he wasn't thinking that. He was just offering help. And my other ones who I wanted to just keep working, get the rest of the things done while I work on it, I never communicated that. I think they just were trying to see if they could lend a hand to. So, I failed. I failed much bigger in the past, but getting better. So I hope we can all learn from my mistake, as I'm still on this journey, trying to get better, trying to have good relationships, and prioritize that above getting the task done. In the past, I've been so task-oriented that I would treat people, and I made another video about this, about a partial person, treating them as a part person instead of a whole person. I did that to my children yesterday, and my wife said I didn't do anything outright wrong, except I had a bad attitude, a bad tone, I was mean. Yeah, of course that's wrong. Being mean to people is wrong, but as far as not yelling, not obviously wrong, not yelling, swearing, when you're in your flesh, you become the most foolish. You come like this. Your brain becomes this small, and you're only reacting. So I don't want to get like that anymore. Anyway, thank you, and I hope that was beneficial in some way. As you help, we all, we learn from each other's. We learn from our own mistakes. I document this so I can look at it and process it even more. And I hope that helps you too. Thank you and God bless.